Alright, going around to the blue, I think. Oh man, it's been a year. We in the halfway point. It's been a it's been a year after a major event happened. What are you gonna do? I ain't gonna say it except I call it the Backstreet Boys because who don't watch Game from? I like listen to them every now and then. But hey, here we are, Sonic Forces, the game that almost the whole Sonic fan base hate. Not hate. Like here's the thing. I want to set it off straight. I want to set this off straight. I don't think the game is bad. It's not the best thing in the world, but it has a quality. It has a certain quality, but it's like a type of quality that I didn't know. And let me just be real with that. Let me be real. This is my first modern Sonic game. I played a little bit of my Generations for like a demo. And then just recently, I played Colors. If I'm going to say how I'm going to play it, let me just say I didn't buy the rematch because the rematch never came out, and I showed them by no this version. And if any of y'all know what Dolphin is, let's just put it into that. And like, oh man, that guy did not look good. That still don't look good for a remaster. It's hard to. It's really fucking. It's really sad that a Wii game that look bad. Like all it is, it's like most Wii games look pretty nice. The most you gotta do is upgrade it just to like HD, make it widescreen, and bam, it's like an easy cleanup job. They're like an easy cleanup job. Oh yeah, here's the thing. I play terrible in this. I never play terrible. Just like recording. I don't know. I just play terrible when I record it. And I go by delay. So you have very bad gameplay, But like, how hard to do an HD remaster of a Wii game? That's my thing. Because Nintendo have been doing a bunch of those. I think some other developers that made Wii games made better Wii ports. And like remaster barely not like. Depending on how you take remaster, like I say, like remaster in my point of view is to like just fixing the game up, making it look a little bit cleaner, updating the control scheme, and like that's really it. But like they want to put a lot of effort into it, but like you see they put effort into it, but like it's not the type of effort that don't make sense in the high scheme. Like someone bloom, but like the color look like it really been taken out. Like some areas look good, some areas don't, like Aquarium Park. But that's on another subject, man. That's on another subject. I don't understand why. I really don't understand why. But the game don't look the best thing ever. Because like Skyward Sword, even like the simple, they could do like a simple thing like Nintendo with like the Super Mario 3D Collection, which by the way, a rip-off, like a rip-off they can get away with. Nintendo, I will not stand up for this. They rip folks off of that game. They ripped me off. And the only reason I bought that junk was because I knew they were gonna take away. And after the 31st happened in March, that junk would disappear. Everything disappeared on Mario, on the eShop, on the website, and everything. All that stuff disappeared. I'm like, oh man, y'all was real on that. I bought me a physical version day one. I ain't gonna deal with digital. Nah, something like that. It's gonna be limited edition. No. Like the only limited edition stuff I can go on, I really understand why. It's like limited run games because like they just pick up indie games and publish them to be physical editions. And they just indie game. Indie game is simple. You know what I'm saying? So like having just like that thing. All digital. Like that thing in the games and everything needs to stay all digital kind of speak. So having a physical version is nice. Like having a physical version like Shantae is pretty nice. You know? I should have picked up a physical version about Shantae, Happy Hero. Which one it came? Not when that came out. You doing that summer? Something like that. I bought it then I pre-ordered what you call it, Seven Sirens. That's cool. I haven't played the first and the second game, but I did play the third, fourth, and fifth. But they are pretty good. Nice art and everything. Wait for us to do more. Yeah. But not all digital. Oh, man. But yeah, I would like to play Sonic Generation. I'm testing out a bunch. I'm testing on how far I can push my PC. I think this on PC like a low tier, not low tier, but like it will do what it can. If I can do games on there, like simple. I ain't trying to play like no, just something simple, like just simple stuff like indie games and maybe like a third party game. I ain't playing like what you call it that? You call that series like what's the name of the series? Assassin's Creed. I don't really care about that. I just want to do some simple gaming. Cause like I just realized I got like an Amazon account got tapped to Prime. I got like over 100 something games on it. I want to start playing Shaq Food. Man, what in the world? Yeah, try to push this. I've been also working on 3D modeling. That been going good. I've been trying to work on a stylistic. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but you know what you gonna do. Oh yeah, make my character. Wait, alright, yeah, here we go. I would like to call her Sue the cat. Sue the cat. No, Suki. Suki. Okay. Not Attack on Titan. Avatar. Avatar and the Last Airbender. One of the best shows on Nickelodeon. And just, I'm disappointed Nickelodeon in a certain situation where like they have not progressed in a long time. In the past, from early 2010s to 2020, they don't look like they really went anywhere in like the mid 2000s. That really disappointed me. That really disappointed me. I thought my thing froze for a second. That really disappointed me. Now they doing all these spin-offs with SpongeBob, man, like the Patrick Star Show. Like, why? What's the point? And then they like, then I can tell it based on like some, what do you call it? It called like the middlemost post and something like that. And you can tell that's someone that worked on the SpongeBob crew. Maybe someone that was a SpongeBob storyboard for the newer seasons there. I can tell that was developed by those like some storyboarders, or at least one person that created about the concept. I can tell because that just looked almost like the main character looked almost like it has the same art style as the modern SpongeBob. You can tell that stuff when you tell a storyboard artist helping on something. Start the new thing. Cause most times it looked normal. And it looked like what it predecessor was. I should get that cord out the way so it won't electrocute me. Oh yeah, speaking of, I got me another monitor. Thank you, Grandma, for letting me have it. Even though I don't think you know how it works YouTube, I won't think you ever gonna see it. If you do, see. Hey, thank you. But yeah, Sonic Forces. I like the character concept. I want a simple, nice little cat girl. Because who don't like cat girl? Nice, mint and white. I think that meant like light blue. Anyway, little ears, and they should keep the customization. I think they should keep the customization because that's the thing people really like that. Oh, spoiler alert! I am terrible in at the classic Sonic stages. Man, he is like. For most folks that haven't played it, most likely you did, maybe most likely you didn't. The classic Sonic feel like Mega Man, but like from Mega Man 1. And I played like the first 6 games from the classic collection because like I don't know, $9 on sale, something like that. The first Mega Man game, it like rocks, and that's just like classic Sonic. He's so heavy, and like from going Mania to this, like, bro, why? Why are you so heavy? Ain't you supposed to be classic? Alright, I want to see who. I want to see someone that explain it to me. How do classic Sonic look like classic? I know it's classic Sonic, you know, but like modern Sonic. Like, I just want to say, like, so speaking of, how old is Sonic? Classic Sonic a thing? Because they look totally different. Not really, but like you can tell there's a difference. Like one age up a little bit. But I want to say, like, where do Sonic get that green eye? Where he get the green eyes, and why his color went darker? No one want to explain that. But yeah, I think I remember like Sonic, what you call it, on Generation. I remember having like a rumor. It was gonna have Dreamcast Sonic, but they canceled that for some reason. I understand why, because like Dreamcast Sonic went to the era of them just trying stuff out, and like that really just the era of GameCube, Xbox, and PS2. Like that not really like the modern era really didn't hit up like do that game count in the modern era? So I go see. Or do that count as a dream era? Because the thing with that is like that basically that was supposed to be like a Final Fantasy 3 reboot, you know, but like they're gonna hit a certain situation where like did that really count as Modern Sonic? And you won the first version of Modern Sonic, but like I would say Modern Sonic came from really would it be Unleashed or a Sonic Rush? Cause remember, they only like Sonic Rush game was the first game to use the boot formula. Unleashing them, they just that was the first game to use 3D. Weird. Anyway, that era didn't really count. They didn't really make sense. They only had like for 2 stages because it don't really make sense. The Dreamcast, they had like Adventure 1, Adventure 2. They ain't had like Sonic, not Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog. It'd be nice to include that. And Sonic Hero, like those are only from the Dreamcast era of the GameCube. But like that didn't really count. It's like, but I played Sonic General. Not Sonic Color. It's pretty good. I love how it looks. He kind of heavy, but like I wish he would have been floatier. That for the 2D platform. If I want to, I can do a let's play. I change my different game, not another Sonic game. But if I ever do it, I record it on my computer because I will be running Dolphin. Ooh, Dolphin is so clean, bro. Dolphin is so clean. So clean. Like this. I've been working on 3D model. I like jumping in front of the thing they were supposed to stop you with, like the goal. I like jumping a little bit so I get a little bit of momentum. So I'd be ahead of what they wanted me to be at. That's cool. Now speaking of, have y'all seen that that new Monster Inc. show? I mean, I like it's like here's the thing, you can tell the wait, by the time they come out, the show it's about like 4th episode. Okay, they put the first 2 episodes. No matter. It's like a nice show. It's a nice Pixar show that's produced by Disney. It's not just the 2 main characters that won't last time. I mean like that PS. No, wait. I don't like the prequel. Prequels are kind of dumb in the first place. They are really dumb. I don't like prequels. Hey, what are you gonna do?
You're that
Bro.
Sonic from another dimension, aren't you?
This don't make sense. No, like, no way I can go with the whole like split dimension thing. It would be cool they went on with it. You know, it'd be cool they went on this whole sorry from different dimensions. Because like one of the versions of time travel, they didn't pick what rules of time travel they went off with. They just going off like basic. Oh no, this could have happened, but like, what version of time travel is if you meet your past self or your past self meets you, and then like you've been with them for a decent amount of time, or they know something, then they would diverge into, when they go back in their timeline, they would diverge into another universe, right? Which is a pretty cool concept. It would be a nice, like, common sense, like, They're like in the Sonic generation. Yeah, he's so heavy. I don't know why he do it. Not like in the it go down. It did like a wall down. But like it'd be like you show like it showed that like he learned to like a little move from Sonic, Martin Sonic. And, like you can say like nice because like it clearly shown that like this happened around after it happened. Sonic Mania happened around like after Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Well, the main era timeline, I don't know, give or take, after Sonic 3. It was literally like a venture that happened after that. So you can see where those two things. It'd be cool if they were just talking about, like, you talk to Tails or something. You're like, yeah, like I just got done being like the hardboiled heavies and everything. And Tails like, I don't really know hardboiled heavies. What you mean? And so like, what you mean? You and me fought them. And like that shit like, ooh, what we did fucked up the timeline. We made it the alternate dimension. Which shows Sonic, Class Sonic knowing something different. And it'd be cool that if Finn Class Sonic into a different like era of Sonic, with everything completely different, go away from the standard of what it normally was. What it normally was. And like I'm writing shit out my ass right now. I'm putting shit out my ass that sound better than what they did in this game. like just a concept like that. Like that's how you can use Classic Sonic, but like you make them different. Make another era of Sonic, and like give this Classic Sonic to people that like want to make a certain type of Sonic game, where they have your main stuff. And that's the thing with like Sega, they want to pull out that Mario shit, but like it never will work for them because they don't want to put that much effort or time into it. You know what I'm saying? Like on Nintendo, like they can have multiple Mario games in development at the same fucking time. They can have like 4 different Mario games. That's why they get like that every year. Like even though, or just multiple in a year. That's the problem what they try to do. They try to have multiple Sonic, different 2 Sonic games in 1 year. That just didn't work. They shouldn't delay it down by a few, like by next year. Really, Sonic Mania was doing good on its own. Because they had like a bunch of stuff from Mario. Like let's say, like they produced like for Mario 30th, they produced a bunch of content around Mario. They had like the 35th, they had like some special modes for different games. They had the 3D, well, like that thing. They were supposed to do that jump earlier in the year before everything went downhill. So I think their goal was to announce the thing. Then have Mario 35th come out like day of they announced it. Then they had like the 3D on All Stars come out some point between June to August. Then it'd be around the time of the new game, like Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury will come out like November, and then like that cap off the year for Mario. Like due to that, they waited so late. And, like when I announced the 3D collection, it was like 2 weeks before it was supposed to come out. You know what I'm saying? And they pushed that. They pushed 3D World to the next the February after that. Next February. That didn't make sense. Because that don't seem like a February type game. So I thought they had planned for that. They had marketing deals and everything. They had a bunch of that stuff planned. Sega can't do that because they don't care enough or willing to put enough effort into it. They don't put enough effort into it. Now I pay attention to this. Now we hit a certain point with Sega where like they would just give off some of their old franchises to just anybody now. And like here's the thing, the folks that ask for it, they do a good job. They do a really good job, like Christopher Reid and most likely Alex Kidd and everything. But it shows like if people want to make a certain type of game, it shows like they don't give a shit about that property because they're not making money off that property, really doing anything with that property in the first place. So they said like, alright, you can have Christopher Reid. Like, oh, it did well. Well, yeah, it did well. All because of us. Nah, y'all just let it out. Y'all could make games off these franchises, but like, no. Like that Crazy Taxi spiritual successor, they published it. It's the same thing Crazy Taxi. Let's just be honest. Like if they should add stuff for Crazy Taxi as a to use just for the name sake, that could have got good reviews. That brand could have got good reviews and probably sparked interest. But you know, they don't care. They don't really care. They just almost building a bunch of times for Sonic. Like that Sonic one, they didn't really care. They just thought, all right, we just selling off a property. We don't really care about it. So let's just wrap it up. And when they saw like the prototype, and they said like, what the fuck going on? What are you doing this? We just gave you it, and they say like, we don't have no control on that gun. Sega did not have no control on that movie because they just sold the property off. When I remember people getting mad like a few months ago. Then like after Sonic Boom failed as a reboot franchise, they were gonna make a Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remake. But my thing, people get mad over that them canceling it. I mean, really, is it better that they cancel it? Because for the past few years, you can see like they don't know what they're doing, but like them remaking something like that would not work. It would not work. It just would. The problem is they don't have they barely get time to cook for things. And when they do, it becomes pretty decent. And they give up after the first try with Sonic Team. Sonic Team. So like I believe Sonic Lost World, I'll act to break that. Sonic Lost World was a nice looking game. Never played it, but it's a nice looking game. People say it's nice, it's a nice platform and everything. Like it clearly shown that like Sega do better on Sonic 2 and do better on their second try. When they know what works and what don't. So like think about it. After every second game, it always do better. Get through it. So what you call it? Sonic Unleashed, folks not like the warehouse. All they did they said we just want the modern Sonic stuff. Act stupid right there. They said, all right, Sonic Color, all of them the modern Sonic stuff, the platform and everything. For Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic Sonic Ring. People like the concept for that game, but it needs some improvement, and they said a complaint. Once they heard that complaint, they made Sonic Black Knight, which was way better than the first one. Cause they hear the thing. That's why if they just gave Sonic the concept, the gameplay concept, because they can make that a fast and fun game. You know, they can make that a fast and fun game. They just need more like no run button. You know, like just stuff like that. They could make a better game. So I'm trying to jump back. And once you try something new, you just don't think about how you can fix the thing you did before because you changed the whole concept. So that's why the game's so like buy the books about some modern science games for more people. So like it only took a second time. That's why I'm saying like the new Sonic game, what they supposed to break the wheel of mediocrity because that man not using whoever the main director, he saw how bored no thing is. So I just hoping he saw how bored folks not like it. So he said like, we changed the blank. Even though that's just the first time they doing it, I don't trust that. But anyway, we wrapping up for this part. Like, comment, subscribe, and see how the story go. You know, yeah.